Slimehouse TV, myself Theo Kane, hope everybody is good, hope everybody's on a good vibes. We always try and keep it good vibes here on Slimehouse TV. Hold tight the Slime Alliance and the Slime Renegades and everybody else supporting, and in today's episode I'm going to be showing you a new toy. No retro today, imagine that, but very much retro vibes, something that just came out, so this is like going to be an impromptu video. It's not part of the regular upload schedule or anything like that. I just wanted to do a video on it and get it out while it was still fresh and it was still popping, and I was excited about it, even though I'll always be excited about this thing. So in here I've got the brand new pulse rifle from Hasbro. Check that, directly from Hasbro. Well, it's not directly from Hasbro, but I'll get into that in a minute. So I ordered this thing over a year ago, like 14 months ago, maybe more. I saw it advertised, it was all over. They're saying super exclusive, super elusive. Like, if you don't jump on this pre-order, you'll never get one. You're not walking into Smith's or Target or anything like that and picking one of these up off the shelf. They're super limited. So I and ahed about it for a bit because it was a decent amount of money for what it is, like a Nerf gun and things. And then I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna treat myself. And this was over a year ago, so that money's been spent over a year ago. It was coming up to about the time when I thought, do you know what, this should be out now. I pre-ordered it from Hasbro, officially from Hasbro's website a year ago, from Hasbro Pulse. So right now it's August 2022, it's the 21st of August 2022, it's a Sunday, and this is around the time when this thing should be landing. This thing should be out any minute now, so I'm checking my emails pretty often thinking, is it out yet? Have I had any email that I've missed? I'm checking my spam folder and things like that. I'm looking at the progress of the order and nothing's moved, nothing's changed, like nothing's happened. So I'm thinking, yo, what's going on? Maybe there's just been a delay, I don't know, they've not notified me, but whatever. I paid for it last year, so it is what it is. And then randomly I'm seeing people on Facebook groups showing pictures of theirs that they've got, and I'm thinking, how the fuck have they got theirs? Like, I ordered mine directly from Hasbro and it's not even out yet. I pre-ordered it over 14 months ago. Like, where's mine? Why has this guy got his? Is he like a well-known toy reviewer? Does he work in the toy business or something like that? Has he got a toy store and they've been sent him early and he's just showing one off and something like that? But whatever, I thought I'll just wait for my order. And then the other day, bear in mind, I'd just done a toy hunt at this place. I was at screenshotting Nerdbase's Instagram so I could put a shot of their Instagram in the Nerdbase toy hunt video that I just released like a few days ago. And I saw that they had them in, and I'm like, why have they got them in? They're an independent toy store. Why have they got them in now for sale to go in the shop now and buy, or buy online? And I'm still waiting for a confirmation email from Hasbro to say that, like, they've got me an ETA of when it's going to be arriving. So I thought, fuck this. So I just cancelled my Hasbro order, got a refund and sent the money to Nerdbase, and it arrived like 3 days later. And the people that ordered them from Hasbro still haven't had their toys delivered. So this is my first ever like experience of pre-orders. I hear people ranting about pre-orders all the time, saying I pre-ordered this and then it didn't come, or I pre-ordered it and it still hasn't arrived and I'm waiting and I can see that they're on the shelf in Target and Walmart and stuff like that. So I'm not used to buying new toys and the urgency of like scalping and all that kind of shit. It's not my field, I buy retro. But this is my first ever experience of pre-ordering something, and if that's my experience of it, I'm going to be hesitant to pre-order in the future, because what's the point? We were under the impression that this gun, this Nerf gun, was not going to be available in stores, wasn't going to be available anywhere other than if you pre-ordered it via Hasbro Pulse. And I didn't want to have a scenario like I did with the Reebok Alien Stompers that I missed out on and never got. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to purchase this, pre-order while it's there. From Hasbro, and for some reason they haven't sent them out, but little independent toy shops like Nerdbase have got them, so what the fuck. Anyway, I've spent enough time rambling, let's get the box open. Let's check out the contents inside, because I'm buzzing to see what this thing looks like in person. Check that shit, the box is fucking awesome, straight up. Can you see it? Am I cutting it off camera? Is there glare reflections or anything like that? I'll try and keep it in camera as much as possible, but when I bring it up, I can't actually see myself on my little view screen to see if I'm in frame. I also know that this thing inside isn't the same colours as the ones in the movie. They're not allowed to sell guns that are like dark, like actual real life gun looking colours. So this one is painted in the black and yellow power loader colours, but let's have a look inside. Really careful, don't want to scratch this thing. Nice little slip sleeve there. We've got the Wayland logo on the back there. We've got the Aliens movie logo. And this is also like my first time seeing Nerf do a collaboration with like a movie that's a certificate 18 or an R-rated movie. If they do a collab, it's usually with something like Fortnite or The Mandalorian, Star Wars, something more kid-friendly, family-friendly. This is the first time that I've ever seen them do like a collab with something that's a movie that isn't for kids. Right, I'm buzzing to see what's inside, so I want to stop rambling. This actually arrived yesterday, but I was shooting my new movie, so I didn't have a chance to look at it at the time. So this is my first time seeing it as well. Oh, I like what they've done here. They've got like die cut holes in the box that look like alien blood's poured through it, dripped on top of it, and put a hole in the case. That's fucking awesome. Right, I'm trying to see the best way that I can open it on camera so you can see it and I can see it at the same time. Oh, layers upon layers in this thing. We've got like a full blueprint of the rifle there. Check that shit. This is a real nice packaged item. When you pay a little bit more money for something, it's nice when it comes in a box that's like, represents that, do you know what I mean? It reflects the fact that you spent a bit more money on it. It's not just thrown in a fucking boring blank box. They've really gone to town on the packaging here. What kind of fucking douchebag nerd do I sound like buzzing off fucking cardboard packaging on an alien's Nerf gun? Could have done with multicam setup, man. We've got the US Colonial Marines logos there. So this thing must pull out the middle. So that pulls, does that just come out? So we take that out. And there we have it. There's the bad boy. There's the beast. Fucking awesome. So, do you know what? When I initially saw it, I thought there's no way it's going to be like 1.1 scale. But it's not far off 1.1 scale, that at all. That's not far off a 1.1 scale pulse rifle. I've picked them up at Comic Cons and stuff before. They feel a little bit bigger, obviously heavier and stuff like that. But like, that isn't a bad scale for a M32 pulse rifle at all. It is pretty fucking bang on. It's weird seeing it in the colours, but I actually like it because it feels more like a toy. I'm not like a high-end like movie prop collector or anything like that. I love the pulse rifle, but if I was that into like movie props, it's one of my favourite movie props of all time. So no doubt I would own one. There would be one on my wall. So it's actually nicer for me to have it in these colours because this kind of reflects the aesthetic of my house a little bit better. Do you know what I mean? We've also got the little ammo counter on the side there. I always thought it was funny that in the movie they didn't have the ammo counter like somewhere more visible, because if you're like at shooting or you're like at shooting, you want to be able to like look down and see it. You have to like go like that to check the numbers, and because it's a digital clock, sometimes because I'm dyslexic as well, I'd be like that, having to check what numbers, how many bullets are left in my gun at which point an alien's probably ripped my whole face off. So if you know anything about the movie Aliens and the props that were used in it, you'll know that a lot of the different props and guns and stuff like that were all like repurposed different products and different weapons that were amalgamated together to create new guns for that movie. Like you've got the Smart gun, which was a Steadicam harness, and then you've got this gun, which was an amalgamation of two different guns. You've got an assault rifle on the top, and then you've got, most notably, a SPAS 12 gauge pump action on the bottom. So what I'll do now is check out the Nerf bullets that are in the box and see how they fit into the gun. We'll see what batteries it takes, and we'll have a go at getting it working. So let's see what we got. Again, look how it's packaged. I'll get close-ups of all this stuff, but the bullets are in here. Is that it? Is that all the bullets? That can't be it. Maybe it is. Maybe that's all it needs. The instructions will tell us. I don't really read instructions. In my experience, men don't really like instructions. We like to just try and work it out ourselves and usually fuck it up. So, we need 4 1.5 volt batteries. Hopefully, I've got 4 1.5 volt batteries. Right, how are we opening it up? Need a screwdriver. It's a good job I've just got all these tools to hand. God forbid they add a shitty little screwdriver inside that you can open it without having to go in your fucking tool shed first. Is that right? Are we on? Oh, shit. So we know it turns on at least. And we won't leave those batteries in it either when we're done. Don't forget when I told you about how battery acid leaks inside toys, even if it's just a couple of years. Battery acid is fucking lethal, it will ruin shit like this. Oh, check that shit! We've got the numbers on the side. What's it got on? We've got 10, well it says we've got 10 rounds in. Has it actually got rounds inside that I don't know about? No, it hasn't got anything inside. So I don't know why it's telling me I've got 10 rounds. But that's obviously where you put the bullets. So let's put the Nerf bullets inside and see if we can get it working. I said see if we can get it working like it's a little old retro toy that I found in a skip at a car boot. It's 100% guaranteed to work because it's brand new. I'm not used to buying brand new toys and them just working right off the bat. I'm used to buying dusty old 80s toys and hoping that they work. Opening them up and seeing that there's a ton of fucking battery acid melted inside. I don't know how many rounds I've put in this thing, I've not even counted. I'd take it about 10, it said 10 on the side. Okay, here goes nothing. So it's got that's like your safety. It's got like a safety like a real assault rifle. So we just shoot it in the air and just see. Oh, it makes sounds! Have to charge that for a bit. I've not read the fucking instructions, have I? Fucking hell, sounds like it's going to take off. Well, that doesn't do it. Let's read the instructions. Let's see what I'm not getting. I don't really want to fire it in this room and take out like an old rare He-Man figure. not doing it, is it? Isn't it blocking it? Don't look down the barrel of a rifle ever. Unless it's a Nerf gun, then it's not too bad. It's not that. Oh, shit! So the shotgun works, but this doesn't work. Do you have to like switch it to something else? Is it like on shotgun mode? I've got to switch it to assault rifle. How can I like fucking make my own movie and shit, but I can't work out how to shoot a kid's Nerf gun? Fuck, man. Okay, number one. I think I jammed it. I think there was a bullet jammed. I just opened the mag and one fell out. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. Oh, it makes sick noises. And I've lost all bullets. What are we down to? 1 round. The last round of your life. Oh, 2. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that the bullet counter isn't very accurate. I didn't really expect it to be that good, but yeah, the bullet counter's not as accurate as I'd like it to be. Makes a cool noise though. Not sure if it sounds exactly like the noise in the film that the pulse rifle makes, but it makes a noise nonetheless. Fuck off. McDonald's coffee cup about to get it. Pow! Old can of Monster. Suck your mum. Light bulb for dead. Super rare boxed Mascatron $6 million man about to get it. No, he's not. And now I've got to find all the bullets and the shotgun shells because I've blasted them all over my toy room and now they're all fucking lost. So this might take a minute. What's also really cool is that for years people have been customizing their own Nerf guns, like getting Nerf guns and modding them and putting this pulse rifle M32 armor over it and making their own and stuff like that. So the fact that Hasbro have made one that's official, it's kind of like they're listening to the fans. They see what the fans want. They're seeing, do you know what, people are making this thing. Let's give them an official release. We just won't fucking send it in when we pre-order it. You have to go to Nerdbase and get one instead. I've just found this out as well, which is nice. There's a little access hatch, like a little clip here that you can flip open. So if the bullet does get jammed inside, it's easy to get it out. It's easy to unlodge it if it stops working. So that's nice. Also, some people were talking about the colour, saying that they wished it was the original olive green. Now, in the movie, these things were actually brown, apparently. They were painted brown, but due to the lighting, they looked olive green, so people always associated the pulse rifle being an olive green colour. But from what I've heard from my research, it was actually painted more brown, not like that olive khaki Vietnam colour that a lot of people thought they actually were when you think of the alien pulse rifle. But I like that it's in these power loader colours. Like I said, it makes it feel more toy. It's way more in line with the aesthetic of my house, so I won't be painting mine. I've seen a lot of people get them already and they're painting them up and modding them and things like that, but I'm going to keep it exactly as is. I like it the way it is. I've just found out you can do this as well. There's a little button here you can press to put the bullet counter up. Obviously it only holds 10 bullets, but if you wanted it to look a bit more movie accurate, like it ever would because it's fucking bright yellow, but if you wanted it to say like 99 and look like it's got a ton of bullets inside, you can just put that up. How cool is that? So we've got it working. It seems pretty straightforward. It did get jammed, but that's just because a bullet got jammed inside, and in my experience that always happens when you're fucking around with Nerf guns. But we need to put it to the test properly, and I've caught wind. Word on my ends is that there's gonna be a Kenner alien invasion on my garden in like the next 10 minutes. So luckily I just got my pulse rifle delivered. I'm gonna go out and do a little bit of fucking bug stomping, a little bit of pest control. Let's see how we get on. So tempted to pull this trigger, but I won't. Sorry, pal. If you enjoyed this video today, don't forget to give it a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'm Theo Kane, this is Slimehouse TV. Don't forget to go back and binge the back catalogue because there's a ton of content on here. I do regular videos every single week. I have a regular upload schedule, but then I also drop little impromptu ones like this as well when I get the chance to do them. So if you enjoyed this video, go check out the back catalogue, give it a like, and let me know in the comments below if you wanted one of these from Hasbro and you missed out on it, or if there's any other guns that you think would be cool to see in Nerf gun form. I can think of a few. I'm also on Patreon, so if you want to help support this channel, get access to videos in advance and some other exclusive stuff, you can head over to patreon.com/SlimeHouseTV. And if you don't want to comment below, but you want to hit me up about anything else, the best place to get at me is on my Instagram. That's at Theo_Kane_Slimehouse. Also follow me on there because I'm always dropping a lot of exclusive pictures and lots of updates on everything else that we get up to here on Slimehouse TV. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, and please drop a comment below, even if it's just a bunch of fucking flame emojis, because it really does help with the algorithm. In the meantime, I'm Theo Kane. Stay frosty. Pass.